Here we've got the 2019 Ford Mustang GT350. It's equipped with that 5.2 liter V8, putting out 526 horsepower. Made it to a 6-speed manual transmission. Got your 19-inch black wheels on Brembo brakes. Got your memory seating, power windows, power mirrors, power door locks. There's your GT350 steering wheel, covered in suede. And there is your rear seat. Not a lot going on there, but somewhat usable. Got the GT350 stitched in the seat. Just take a look at the trunk space. The awesome spoiler you got there. And there's your subwoofer there. We're gonna take a close look at the sound system here shortly. You've also got passive keyless entry as well. And there's your passenger seat. And these seats are actually leather with suede in the middle. So your heated and cooling seats, which I'll get to in a second, all that climate control actually comes through the suede part. And it actually feels really, really good, as opposed to just having perforated leather. Hop in here. And there is your navigation system. It's your backup camera. Heated and cooled seats. And then you can turn your exhaust mode to normal or to sport. So this is what it sounds like normal. And then this is what it sounds like in sport. You've got your oil pressure, your oil temperature gauges here. B&O sound system. There's your chassis number there. There's your 6-speed gear shifter. You've got your radio controls, Bluetooth audio controls, and then you can control the steering feel. This button right here, you've got comfort, normal, and sport. And then you've got the damper mode. You can put it in normal or in sport mode. And this particular car only has 790 miles on it as of now. And it's going for just under $60,000. And we're gonna take it on a little test drive. Sounds really good. And I've got the driving mode and the exhaust and everything in sport mode. You know, because this is a race car and this is how most people are going to want to drive it. That exhaust is awesome. And the ride actually is not as harsh as I would have expected. I think the ZL1s and the, you know, especially the 1LEs ride a lot harsher than this, but all in all, a pretty good ride out of this Mustang. And honestly, this is probably one of the best exhausts that I've heard out of an American sports car. Even compared to the ZL1s and the ZL1 1LE, it's got a raw kind of just snake sound to it. I love it. Just sounds great. And yeah, the ride is actually pretty comfortable. I've got my heated seat on and that definitely helps, but I mean, it's just, they've come a long way from the old Mustang seats, I'll say that. And actually, I got pretty good fuel mileage just coming down that stretch on the interstate. Oh man, it's freaking awesome. And honestly, I don't even have that much to say about this car because it does all the talking for you with just the sound of that exhaust. It just sounds so great. It's just fun to drive. Unbelievably fun to drive. And when you give it gas, it's exhilarating. That's the only word I can use to describe it. It's just an exhilarating ride. The performance is incredible. And I don't even want to shift gears because I just love listening to the rumble of the exhaust. And the ride, like I said, it's somewhat smooth. And I've got the damper in normal now. I thought I had it in sport, but I'm gonna put it in sport now and see how that changes going down this back road. It seems like it may be a little bit rockier, but I can feel where the suspension is just, it's almost like it's kind of pulling me to have that more sportier feel, if that makes sense. I just feel like I could do donuts in this thing right now. It's just an incredibly awesome car. Honestly, I've never driven anything like this GT350, and if I could afford one, I would buy one right now. It's It's just so much fun. And it's definitely not the best to drive in like rush hour traffic like this, but it even makes driving in rush hour traffic more fun, just driving this kind of car. And that's my review of the 2019 Shelby GT350.